Hello, my friends. So let's talk writing. We left off last week working on some all about books. Many of you sent me pictures. Some of you sent me just journal entries, which is awesome too. What I wanted to show you today is what we do when we want to add more. Okay, so if you already have your writing and you think you're done, you can always go back and look and see if there's anything else you think you could add. So I showed Avery my writing, and she actually had a couple questions for me, which made me think, maybe I didn't write enough. Maybe I didn't teach you guys enough about baseball. So I have my mine here. I'm going to show you. So if you remember, I was talking about baseball, and my first page was about the equipment. So I just kind of drew the equipment out, and then I wrote, there is a lot of equipment to play baseball. You need a bat, you need a glove. And then Avery said, well, why didn't you write about the other things? And I said, well, I kind of ran out of room. And she said, well, couldn't you add another page? And I said, well, absolutely I could. So I could keep going about the equipment. So if I knew so much about one thing, boys and girls, you can always add another page. So when I showed her this page, she had a really awesome question. She said to me, because this page here is about the positions, and I said, I showed you the a couple of pictures, and I put, you need a pitcher for a game. You need a catcher for a game. And Avery asked me, well, how many players can be on a field at one time to play a game? How many players? And I said, well, that is an awesome question. So when I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about all the positions, you need 9 people on a field to play a game. So you need the catcher and the pitcher, and you need the first baseman, second baseman, third baseman, shortstop. And you need 3 people in the outfield. That's 9 players. So she said, well, you should write that, Mom, because people need to know that. So I thought that was awesome. I like that idea. So I'm going to actually add that here, right here. Let me show you. So right here, after it says you need a catcher for a game, I think what I'm going to do is write, there are 9 players on the field at one time. Okay? So I'm going to map it out. There are 9 players on the field at one time. I think my marker is running out here. Let's see. So, there are 9 players on a field at one time. And then I need my period there. There are 9 players on a field at one time. All right, so I added a little more. Sorry if it's a little messy. And then my last page, I had, if you remember, I had, where do you play baseball? And I just put, you play baseball on a field. And so Avery said, yeah, you play it on a field, but Mom, can you play it, like, when do you play it? She said, do you play it in the winter? Do you play it in the summer? And I said, oh, again, another good question I wasn't thinking about. So I told her, well, yeah, we play in the spring, we play in the summer. So that is something that I could also add to my book here, my little book. So, boys and girls, the reason why I'm showing you this is because I never even thought about these questions until I had Avery read my little book. So what I want you to do is take what you've done so far and have somebody read it with you and see if they have questions. And if they have questions, then maybe you can add something else, because we want to make these stories so exciting that everybody wants to pick them up and read them. Okay, so your job today is to take your All About book that you were working on, have somebody read it or read it to somebody, and if they have a question, maybe add something, answer it, add something new, add a different detail, add another detail. Maybe put another picture in there. You want to spice it up so you can get it so exciting that you have people standing in line wanting to read your book. Okay? So that's what I want you to work on today. If you have not worked on an All About book and you just are doing some journaling, then go ahead and journal. Tell me what you did over the weekend. Tell me what happened for Mother's Day. Tell me what you did when that weird weather happened this weekend. So definitely take some time right now and do some writing. Don't forget to look at the charts to remind you what good readers need. They need uppercase letters. They need spaces between their words. They need periods at the end. Okay, so you guys know all that. All right, guys, work hard. I'm going to go finish my adding my new sentence or sentences to my writing, and I can't wait to see yours. All right, good job, guys.